All right, everybody, welcome back. I have been adding comments to the thesis statement thread on the discussion board. So remember, until you get a "you're approved," that means your thesis statement is not passing. So look at some of the ones that are approved. I will say it again. Look at the ones that are approved. Look at my examples. Does yours match that? Does it mirror the same structure? Because if not, then we're going to just keep going back and forth until you look at those resources. For those of you that are turning in your essay outline and draft, there is no way you should be turning that in because I haven't even gone over the rest of it yet. And some people that were turning it in don't even have an approved thesis statement yet. So put those clues together, folks. Okay, that's not going to be due until tomorrow for a reason. So this link should take you back to the actual assignment where you can open up the doc that you've started. So yesterday I asked for the introduction and the body paragraph number 1 to be done. So again, this thesis statement should not be in here unless you have an approved thesis statement. You could have your beginning sentence, right? Your general kind of statement that relates this idea of a place and influencing people, but the thesis statement, not yet, unless you have approval. And then this one, of course, again, was their personal connection. Then we're going to move into body paragraph number 2, which is a separate connection from your pre-writing chart. Now, it can be another personal connection if you choose, but it could also be something from that middle column, which could have been, something that happened to a friend or a song or a movie. But whatever you choose, it has to be related back to whatever reason you said in your thesis. So if you're writing about confidence, then this example really needs to prove confidence, right? It inspires confidence within ourselves. If it inspires growth, okay, then your example really needs to show that. Remember, you're only writing about one connection and not giving me a 5-paragraph essay about all the different ways that you've seen this before. Pick one. Some of us are trying to overcomplicate things when it really is fairly simple. Then in your conclusion, consider how your connections relate to the prompt. So if you're talking about influencing because of confidence, right? Why should anybody care about that? Because we all have places that inspire confidence within ourselves. All of us do, right? All of us have something that we can look back on and see how we've grown. Have you ever walked into your elementary school? Heck yeah, you've changed, right? And that's a place that inspires that change. So wherever it is that you're going with it in your thesis statement, you need to relate that back. I don't want that stuff restated. Don't repeat any of that. That's pointless, okay? But the end should really be the so what, like the bigger picture. What is something that we can all take away about the reason that you've just given and proven to us? So again, 2 to 3 sentences is fine, but avoid dumb cliche things like it makes us better people, okay? Like how, right? Nobody likes fluffy stuff like that wastes their time. So be specific, be direct, say what you mean to say, make intentional choices about the examples that you're providing, okay? And don't give me any more than that or any less than that. So if we are still working through some things, you'll notice how this week everything has led up to this draft. Your pre-writing chart was a necessary step to do the thesis. The thesis is a necessary step so that you know which connections you can choose from the pre-writing chart. So again, if you're not keeping up with things, I get that life happens, but I can't help you if it's not done. And I'm only assigning small things, right? I'm not assigning these things that should take you any more than the time when you get off of Zoom. I only keep you for 15 minutes. What are you doing with the other 45? This assignment, the assignments that you've missed, okay? I expect communication. If you guys are getting driver's permits and driver's licenses, you can use that phone and send me a message or an email or a text via Remind, okay? I'm holding you accountable to the young adults that you are. So with that comes expectations and responsibilities. So again, if you are having trouble, okay, then it is your responsibility to communicate that to me because you are getting the grades that you earn, okay? Whether or not you turn something in is a choice. So those of you that continuously watch these videos, I hope these are helpful. Those of us that aren't watching them, I'm pretty sure are struggling. So we'll see you today during Zoom. And if you don't show, please send me some sort of communication if you need help, okay? Tomorrow's Friday. So let's power through and make it to the end of the week. We'll talk to you soon.